are happy. Brother Myers, please.
Today, we're blessed to be able to get to know faithful Christian sisters. All of them are wives of brothers who serve as members of the United States Branch Committee. Sister Snyder, we'd like to get to know more about you.
Jehovah used the example of my sister and the nurturing love of older ones in the congregations to draw me to him. Well, it was a bit of a test. Elderly pioneer sister encouraged me to do deeper research on the issue of universal sovereignty. Caused me to reevaluate my priorities and to see if I truly believed Jehovah would take care of me if I really put him first. So I started pioneering, put college on hold, and it wasn't long before I was broke. I quietly put my last $50 in the contribution box. Jehovah surprised me and cared for all my needs from the most unlikely sources, and he hasn't stopped caring for me since.
And then you joined Troy in Bethel service later on, right?
I've enjoyed housekeeping, really enjoyed a lot of assignments within transportation department, and I was one of thousands who worked on the Warwick and Tuxedo construction projects.
Now, as the wife of a branch committee member, you have a demanding schedule.
Well, like most wives of good shepherds, I would love to have more time with my husband. Well, prayer, study, and meditation has reminded me that we're at spiritual war. And we're at war, our priorities have to change. So I can't long for ideal circumstances, although they're coming quickly. Right now, it's about advancing pure worship. My primary joy should be in Jehovah, remembering the sacrifices that were made for me. Of course, Jehovah gave up 33 years with his best friend for me. And also there were sisters when I was single and pioneering who would invite me over for lots of meals, go out in service. They would even send their husband out on freezing cold, dark nights to fix my car, which broke down often. So I'm grateful.
Now, with challenges come blessings.
Increased peace, having complete confidence in how Jehovah directs and blesses the decisions his organization makes through the governing body. So I'm embarrassed, and listen, obey, and be blessed.
Very nice.
There's no more food. Now, this young brother hadn't eaten either, but he just shrugged and said, "It's just hunger," and continued zealously talking about his assignment. Very thin, and so it was likely that he might not eat that night or maybe even the next morning, that his joy was not based on anything physical or the lack of anything physical.
And I think you told me that he did get some food that night, so we're happy about that.
It was at a district convention where the point was made, if you're not pioneering, tell Jehovah why. Well, I really didn't have a good reason, so I started making plans to work part-time. It was in September of 1980 when I realized my goal of regular pioneering. While commuting, I worked in the dry cleaning department and continued there after marriage. For a short time, I worked with the Brooklyn Warehouse Department. One Watchtower article stated, "True contentment comes from loving and being loved. The blessings of Jehovah, that is what makes one rich."
My father left the truth. I began regular pioneering in the Pasadena, California congregation after I graduated from high school in 1962. I was a housekeeper for my first 3 years, and now I've been in laundry for 35 years. I did have a part-time assignment in grounds maintenance for a while, but now I joyfully serve full-time in the Wallkill Laundry. Meeting so many wonderful friends in our assignments, I like to keep in touch with them, but time is so limited, so I feel that can be overwhelming at times. First is count your blessings. We are part of an amazing organization that is carrying on the most meaningful work of preaching and teaching. Look at the big picture. When I feel stressed out, I try to put things in the right perspective. Jehovah's sovereignty first, foremost, and not focusing on myself. Without enough rest, I can't think straight, and even ordinary activities in my routine seem overwhelming or too much. I married a brother who was a pioneer and then became an elder, and so I continued in the congregation as a regular pioneer. After several years, he became an apostate, and he tried to encourage me to go with him, but I refused. So in time, he separated from me and ended the marriage. But I felt Jehovah's support in so many ways. One in particular was a couple who would call me often, and they would have me to their home, and they never wanted me to feel alone.
Interestingly, our Kingdom song number 137, entitled Faithful Women, Christian Sisters, is based on the description of Phoebe at Romans 16:2. Our Christian sisters show a faithful spirit we all can imitate. Christian sisters, may Jehovah keep you firm in your conviction. Your prize is drawing near.
Thank you, Brother Myers. We thank you, sisters, as well. There are so many faithful wives around the world who support their husbands who are putting kingdom interests first. All of you. Brother Garrett Lush, we do not give up.
Some of us have been in the truth for 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, or more. Do not give up the truth. Also, we do not give up. We do not give up. We do not give up. And we do not give in when it comes to temptations. To not give in to fear. When a false prophet becomes active, you must not give in to him or listen to him. Pray to Jehovah to not allow us to give in to temptation. Do not give in to fear. We do give ear when somebody gives us good counsel. We give serious thought when somebody wants to help us. We do not give up. Not to give up. Not to give up. Therefore, we do not give up. Therefore, we do not give up. To not give up. Therefore, we do not give up. To not give up. The great crowd is also determined not to give up in view of the beautiful hope to live forever in paradise on earth. And all of us, no matter what hope, have to endure. The span of our life is 70 years, or 80 if one is especially strong, but they are filled with trouble and sorrow. They quickly pass by, and away we fly. But we must remember that God never promised that we would have a problem-free life in this old system. A figurative horseman on a pale horse will kill a large amount of people. Satan exploits our moments of discouragement just as a lion takes advantage of an animal when it is most vulnerable. We will not give up. We will not give up if others disappoint us. The stab wound can go deep. This is especially true if we feel that we have been treated unkindly or unjustly. We must try not to harbor resentment. It can hurt us so much that we start suffering from depression. Take the initiative to make peace or settle matters as quickly as possible. Jehovah and Jesus are on our side. Reading the Bible daily and meditating upon it helps. The publications have encouraged us to read the Bible through once a year. Why not make it your resolve to try such a program? My goal was to read the Bible for at least 1 hour each day, which I did for some 60 years before my eyesight failed. Do not give up. Do not give up. Let us not give up. We do not give up.
Not give up, no matter what we face ahead during these last days.